Alcatraz.
And thank you for sailing with Alcatraz Cruises.
We made it, barely.
By a mile.
We left at 7:15 and got here at 9:25, so that was fun.
Alcatraz, the most infamous island in the world.
I wrote a book titled Alcatraz 1259. If you want to know about Alcatraz from a prisoner's point of view, you might ought to check that out. The prisoner's point of view is a little different than the official Justice Department point of view, I guarantee you that. Most asked question of me is, what were you in there for? I came to Alcatraz for escaping from other prisons. Everybody who came here, with the exception of a few, came here for breaking rules in other prisons. This is where they sent you for a timeout. You know what a timeout is? He don't want to answer. Next most asked question is it strange coming back here after having served time here? My honest answer is no, it is not strange to me. I'm meeting people from all over the world, including you and you and you, and that's awesome. I'm also earning money legally, and that's awesome. And every time I take a picture with a pretty woman, the old warden rolls over in his grave, and that's awesome. Most fun of all, due to hard work and the publication of this book, I now have a house, a car, a wife, and a dog, and I'm proud of it. Thank you. I'll see you at the top of the hill.
You're standing in front of the Officers Club. This building here had a bowling alley in it at one time. It was a social hall for the guards and their families on the island. So this was like a little city, basically. You could get an ice cream cone here, see a movie here. This was not for the convicts, though. This building was not for the convicts. You have 4 rights. Shelter. The cell is the size of a pool table. Regulation table is 5 feet across, 9 feet long. So you'd be in that pool table for 23 hours a day. 3 meals in a mess hall, steak dinners once a week, fish out of the bay, baked bread, best food in the prison system. Clothing and a hospital. If you get shanked out here, knife, we got a hospital to stitch you up and keep you going out here. We did not want to risk sending somebody to San Francisco General Hospital and have them slip out the back door. Your privileges, movies, twice a month, Disney, no gangster. Visitors, once a month. Visitors could be only family members to see you out here. Work is a privilege. Most people worked out here. You can make some money. 7 cents an hour is what they paid the cons. I think in some prisons now, with inflation, it's 10 cents an hour. Anywhere from 10 to $1 an hour. But on Alcatraz, I'd want to work. After 10 years, that 7 cents adds up. You got something to, when you get out of here, to use on the outside. Half the escape attempts took place where they were working out at the north end. They're close to the water, working out there in the factories. They did a variety of jobs in the factory. We had a laundromat out here. Al Capone did the laundry. Anybody read Al Capone Does My Shirts? Oh, okay, a lot of people, all right. So it's true. The kids of Alcatraz, the family members sent their dirty laundry out to the north end. They had a glove shop out there. They're making desks and chairs, a variety of jobs. They've got tools to assist them, cut through the bars, pop out the window of the factory, and you swim into San Francisco. I've been out there. I've experienced this swim. It's cold, but it's doable if you're ready. If you have a tide table to tell you when the water is still, and if you're acclimated to that 52-degree water. Now, it takes your breath away when you jump in that bay. I swam for a month just to get acclimated, ready for the swim. I could spend an hour in the bay, After an hour, my fingers would separate, they'd lock up, the blood was not getting the fingertips. That's the first sign of hypothermia. And that's what the feds say happened. Hypothermia gets you so cold that you go to sleep and you drown, and the currents that you're fighting against will take you out to the Pacific Ocean. And that's what they say happened to the 5 convicts that are unaccounted for. And the man credited for this first breakout was Joe Bowers. He was in jail for stealing $16 from a store that had a post office in it. So there's your federal crime. And he tries to escape. They sent him to Alcatraz, and they put him to work out at the incinerator. And they say that view made him go a little crazy, and he decides to escape right underneath the guard tower. Now the towers had weapons in them. If a convict is going up over the fence, fire at that man and stop him. The guard fired 2 rounds at Bowers on the fence, hit him in the leg, hit him in the chest, knocked him off the fence. He fell 60 feet to the rocks below to his death. So he's the first casualty to try to escape off the island. And the convict said it's a message that the guards are sending us, don't try it. It didn't stop the convicts from trying to break out. They had 14 official escape attempts. That first one was in 36 and 1937. 2 men pop out of the window of the factory. They worked out at the north end. As I said, they're close to the water. Hit that water and swim off to San Francisco. They timed it between the guard counts. The guards would do head counts of the prisoners. 12 times a day, they counted every convict on the island. So they timed it between the counts, and they had a jump on the guards. Rowe and Cole were their names. They cut through the bars of the factory and swam off. When the guards realized that they were missing, they sent boats out looking for Rowe and Cole. They never found those 2 convicts. So they are part of that 5-man count.
Turn around, Jules. Let's get this review right now. This is really cool. Notice the picture of you over here.
Wow, this is cool. Yeah, no wonder people tried to escape. That doesn't look far at all.
That's what I'm saying, is that like, it would suck. Yeah. It would so. Oh, I didn't even rumble here. I mean, geez, people are looking at this stuff all day. They're like, oh, it's
Yeah. Because I saw this cool like this. See Kevin.
sorry.
Ebook. This is terrifying.
Actual person? How would you put a person?
So we are on the way to LA right now. We got off the highway because there was an hour and a half backup on 580. An hour and a half delay due to a car crash of some sort. So we're on this really crazy road. We didn't get to go on Lombard Street, so this is our Lombard Street, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of cool. We still got another 6 hours to go. But thankfully, this detour took us down by like an hour because we were supposed to get there at like 8:30. And now it's like 7:59. So not much, but it's still something. So we left Alcatraz about 12:45. It was really fun. So this morning we left our hotel room at like 7:15. And we're like, oh, that's plenty of time to get to Alcatraz. Wrong. Literally the entire time was traffic. It was awful. San Francisco getting out was actually much quicker because we got out in like 20 minutes. It was pretty cool.